Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first trailer for Predator Badlands. Let's hop in and see what we have.
I didn't think you survived. You're hunting something that can't be killed.
Off the bat, at 1 second in, we can see that they are playing cute with the skulls here, just like they did with Predator 2. In Predator 2, they showcased the alien skull front and center. And it seems that they are doing the same thing here with the Independence Day skull in the middle of the screen there. Now, honestly, as cute and as fun as that is, the more interesting thing to me is actually the Tyrannosaurus skull on the right. I would love to see the Predator fight a Tyrannosaurus Rex or dinosaurs in general. I think throwing the Predator back into prehistoric times, even for a portion of a movie, would be a really cool thing to see. But unfortunately, I don't think that that is going to be quite the case for this one. Up next, we have a quick scene of Predator reaching into some kind of crash, maybe pulling out some armor, and he's also shown traversing some terrain here, as well as pulling out some weapons. It seems from his crash or his cargo here, and I have to say the look that the Predator has on his hands and arms in these quick shots here, it just doesn't look right. It almost looks like instead of putting a man in a suit, what they did was almost just kind of painted over the guy's arms, and it looks skinny for a predator. I know the predator is supposed to be younger here. I know that he's supposed to be in his teen years and not an established hunter, but it just doesn't look right. We transition into Ellie Fanning's character, who is clearly an android. Her eyes roll back up into her head, shows the white pupil, and it says Wayland Utani across the eyeball there. So they are clearly solidifying the Alien and Predator franchises into one universe. What would be nice is if they actually acknowledge this in the Alien movies. If you're really going to solidify these as one cohesive story, I don't think there has been an alien movie aside from the AVP movies, of course, but a standalone alien movie I don't think has referenced Predator at all. So if they are going to take the time to flesh out the alien lore in a Predator movie, you should probably do that on the alien side of things as well. We then see the predator kind of sort of crouching down into tall grass here, and he's running from these plants that are exploding around him. And, this is where the movie could potentially shine a little bit. Here and a little bit later in the trailer, we kind of see some flora and fauna that is clearly very alien to what we have here on Earth. And if they can add in a bunch of different types of creatures and monsters to this movie that the predator is going up against and is going to fight, I think that could be a good opportunity to see some different character types, some different monster types, and it might actually spin off a couple more movies or comics or whatever with these different alien types And I think this is probably where the movie is going to shine the most in this creature development. I was already worried about this trailer when it first started because Ellie Fanning's character is very clearly talking to the Predator. And I swear to you, if this Predator has dialogue in this movie, even if it is translated, this was something that was shown to us in The Predator. If you take that mixed with a team up with the humans to overcome a bigger evil, have we not learned our lesson? You've done this in Predator, Alien versus Predator. You did it in The Predator, and in both instances, these movies flopped. They were bad movies, and this is a stupid concept. We need to get past the Predator joining with humans. It is a terrible, terrible concept. Every time you guys come out with a movie that has the Predator just doing its own thing and hunting and killing and all of that, your movie tends to succeed or at least do a little bit better than when they have these team ups. These team ups need to stop. Treat the alien species as an alien species. But to go off of this trailer has me even more concerned now because we get a few snippets here where the Predator is very clearly in some kind of feud with, other Predator factions, or, they're showing some sort of backstory where there's Predator factions at war with each other. And all of this, wow, does it look like Star Wars? If you were to show me these snippets of m- movie and not tell me that it is Predator Badlands, I would look at you and tell you that this is a new Star Wars show coming out. You have some elder Predator fighting a younger Predator. You have these lightsaber like swords, which could be a cool addition, but this is all just screaming Star Wars to me. Even his mask that he's wearing, it looks like the Mandalorian. I would not be surprised if the Mandalorian swung down at some point in this movie to do some sort of a bounty hunt. This is getting to be a little ridiculous. I don't know if they are doing this intentionally. I don't know if their plan is to merge the Alien and Predator franchises with the Star Wars franchise. Please, God, no. But if it is, this is just not the direction that we need to be going here. The last thing that we see is the Predator standing in a smoky field. And if you actually pause this here, it looks bad. The Predator's head is way too small for his body. It looks like the suit that they have him in has these massive arms, and his legs are like these two short little stubby things. It looks really bad. But then we have this giant monster, coming around the corner here, and I assume that this is supposed to be, the big bad for the movie, the thing that can't be killed. Whether that's because it's too big or because it has some sort of regeneration properties, I don't know. That would actually be a kind of a cool concept if it were a regenerative type thing. um, but if that's the case, I almost want it to be kind of sort of human size, because if it was, then you could kind of sort of again do some more spin-offs with this new race of monster. But as it is now, if you if you have this giant panther like thing coming around the corner, if you try to do a spin-off with that, you're essentially making a Godzilla movie, because this thing is massive. So I feel like this movie has concepts that are good, but I feel like the execution is going to be really poor. And then on top of that, this is where we have that really, really bad CGI with the Predator's face. I hope that they fix this. It's still a little bit of time before the movie comes out. They have time to work on it. But I certainly hope that they work on this and fix the CGI, because it looks shoddy at best. To wrap things up, I am not at all thrilled about this. This is yeah, I think this is gonna flop, guys. This looks so run of the mill. It looks just like your standard sci-fi movie. I think that if you were to take this trailer and replace Predator with The Witcher, replace Predator with The Mandalorian, replace Predator with action hero, insert action hero here. It, it's the same thing, nothing about this screams Predator to me. And at this point they have so far lost the plot on Predator movies. I was initially excited for this movie prior to seeing this trailer. I was excited for this movie because they announced that the Predator was going to be the protagonist in the movie. Now, I don't want to see a movie where the Predator is the good guy. I have already established that I do not want to see a movie where the Predator teams up with humans. No, 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 no. What I want to see is a Predator movie akin to Halloween. I want to see the Predator come in and just be an unstoppable force. I want him to, yes, have creative kills. No, I don't want it to turn into a gore fest or a Saw movie, but I want it to be where the Predator is a reoccurring character. We have seen time and time and time again. Predator has come to Earth, the Predator gets his ass kicked, and we move on to another movie and another Predator. And every time they look different, there's a there's a different race of Predator, and it's getting to be a bit much. We need to take it back to simplicity. We need to bring it back to the Predator comes down, he hunts, and just go from there. If you have a reoccurring Predator, one that can't be stopped, one that's crazy menacing and just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back and menacing, movie after movie after movie, that I think is the way that they need to go, at least for a couple of movies, a trilogy. Have this thing be just an unstoppable force. I think that would be a lot of fun. This looks like your average run of the mill science fiction movie. I see this Predator bouncing around all over the place. You've got, parkour Predator in there, and it does not look like Predator, guys. I'm sorry. I am the biggest fan of Predator that there can be. The original movie and the monster from that movie it's my favorite movie of all time. If you have Predator on the TV, I am going to sit down and I am going to watch it no matter where it's at in the movie. It is my favorite film of all time. And what I am seeing from this and the way that it is being handled, I have zero hope for it. And I'm not going to go see this in theaters, unfortunately. I will wait for the streamers and I will view it in that manner because this does not scream to me, which is a problem. It's a huge problem. I am the biggest Predator fan that there is. And the fact that you have released a trailer and I am not excited for it, yikes. This movie is going to flop hard, guys. Unfortunately, I have a feeling this movie is going to flop hard. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Am I on with this? Am I off with this? Are you guys excited for it? I look forward to reading your comments and I will talk to you guys in the next one.